Hey guys, welcome back to Amanda's Favorites, where I have new videos every week, where I share planner reviews and my personal planning. I also share an extra monthly video or Zoom call with my patrons. If you're interested in finding out about supporting me over there, that link is down in the description. Today's video is going to be a review of the 2023 Spaces Planner. This planner is launching today, August 30th. And I do have a special discount code for you going on today in the early hours from 9 a.m. to 11 a.m. Central Time. So I'm going to go ahead and give you that information right now at the beginning of the video. I have it written down in here because I don't want you to miss it. For today, for launch day on August 30th, my code, Amandasfavorites, will give you 20% off. So that's Central Time Zone, 9 a.m. to 11 p.m. a.m. 9 a.m. to 11 a.m. Amanda's Favorites will give you 20% off. Then for the rest of launch day today, it goes to 15% off, my code. And then after that, after today, it's normal 10% off. So my code will always give you 10% off every single purchase. It's unlimited use, Amanda's Favorites. She has a lot of special bundles going on today, so definitely check that out if you're purchasing with her Notes and Spaces book and her sticker book if you're interested in more than just the planner. And she is going to be giving one refund today on launch day, just picking an order randomly. So if you know you want the Spaces Planner, your biggest discount is to buy it with my code 20% off from 9 to 11 a.m. this morning. And I do have an affiliate link, so if you are purchasing, you can help me out by showing her how many people I bring to her, and I make a small percentage of the sale if you click through to her website through my affiliate link. It's linked down there in the description. So that is your most important information today for launch day. If you already know you love the Spaces Planner and you're ready to purchase, this year the price on the Spaces Planner is $65, but it is something brand new along with that. Free shipping anywhere in the US on every single order all the time. So kind of like Amazon. You guys know, don't you just love to know the price and know nothing else is going to be added on? Well, I mean, there might be tax. That free shipping in the US all the time. Her Notes and Spaces book, which I reviewed in my video last year and it has not changed, is $25. Her sticker book is $15. I also reviewed that in my video last year and it's going to be the same. So I will link last year's 2022 video here in the description if you want to see the Notes and Spaces book and or the sticker book. You can check that out. I believe she has 2 sticker books and I think I only have one of them in that video. And Notes and Spaces book has 2 covers and I only have one of them in that video. But that will be linked down there. If you are new and you are saying, Amanda, what is Spaces Planner? It's a very unique planner layout, as you just saw. It's all about the different boxes and spaces to plan your weekend. So that's where she got the name of Spaces. There are a number of boxes, and we'll go over the number. I have it written down on the pin test page. But basically, you're dividing up in your week into just task lists, which so many of us women do, I feel like. You divide it up into task lists, different areas of your life, and then as the days go on, you can pick from each of those lists what you want to get done on that specific day. Now, she does have a run through of your week down at the bottom of the page. So it's Monday through Sunday, and then a little box for next week for your timed appointments down here. Or maybe that's for planning your meals. I've heard a lot of people use this kind of for their household planner, for their lists and their household planner and their meal planning. And it would actually work perfectly for that. But lots of other people use it as just their main planner. So while those boxes are not that big, if you're someone who has a lot of appointment times, it might not work for you. The monthly spreads have ample space on them because this is a little bit bigger than your typical 7x9 planner. We'll go over those specs in just a second. So your monthly boxes are really ample. You have a notes room on your month, and every single month brings in the design themes. You get a lot of color on your months and a lot of color on your tabbed monthly pages. I will show you all of those, and those coordinate with whatever cover you pick. This is the floral cover. She also has a really plain and beautiful linen cover for this year. Well, the name of it's linen. I don't think it's really made of linen, just that's the color it's referring to, and then a striped one. So I feel like she's done a really good range of covers for her little small business this year. This one has rose gold coils on it. And this is what your back looks like. It just says spacesplanner.com. Really small. It has the rose gold corner protectors. to match the wire O binding. And because it's not a very big planner, you know, you can see the wire O is not that big. And I always feel like wire O's function much more easily on smaller ones. When you get into huge wire O bindings, sometimes that's where some of those have issues. Although I'll admit, with how many planners I've reviewed, I've had very few wire O's that have had issues at all. I think they get a bad rap and lots of people don't like them, but I honestly haven't had big issues with them. So this one slides really well on the wire O binding. Let's go through it from front to back. You have your beautiful nameplate page there, and then you have a little letter from Rachel. She is just a gem of a person, very genuine. She's a great Instagram follow also. I really like what she shares there when she shares like little personal stories and snippets of her life. Definitely check out her Instagram if you're interested. And then it's just a quick look at your spaces planner. So she kind of just talks about the different parts of it just in this one little page. So that's all. And then a 2023 overview for your whole year, because this, of course, is a calendar year planner. She does not do academic year planners. All the way through 2023 to be able to plan vacations, days off school, anything you need to map out, doctor appointments, and 4 lines down below each month to track that on. And then you have a plan ahead here for 2024. So plan ahead for the doctor appointments, the vacations, all that. Here are your monthly layouts, a typical Sunday start. Your holidays are noted at the bottom of the box there. I really like the font she's used for that and how it is small at the bottom of the box, but it's not too small. I can still read it. I love the font she's chosen and really her beautiful designs carried throughout your month. Then you go into your weekly layout and she's starting you the week that January 1st starts. And she calls that week Head Start because your other weeks are numbered week 1, week 2. So the week numbers throughout the year. This is 80 pound, 120 GSM paper. So it is a nice thick paper where if you look at my pen test here, I tested all my normal pens, ERIN CONDREN dual tip markers, mild liners, highlighters, and you can barely even see that the other page has been written on. Absolutely nothing bleeding through, and I can really hardly see any ghosting. So that is your paper. It is a smooth paper, but not bordering on the slick at all. It's not a slick paper, but it doesn't have like the tooth to it, which is texture to a paper. So it feels like a nice printer paper to me, but it doesn't feel like you just put a printer paper in here, but I'm just trying to compare it with what it might feel like. So I started doing my pen test over here and then realized I needed to do it over here because that was on the back of the monthly. But if you look at the monthly, you can't see it coming through either. On your monthly pages, I did not mention this. The tabbed pages are cardstock, so they're much, much thicker, but they still feel like the other pages pretty much. So it's nice. It's not like you're writing on something weird or different. And then you have your laminated tabs here. And as you can see with the really tiny tabs, you can see your whole year to be able to flip to somewhere. And then big plans and notes at the back. And I like the different fonts she chose in all different parts of the planner. I think they work together well and kind of give this planner a little bit of whimsy. I like that feel. It's a very whimsical, like life is flexible and always flowing and always changing. And that's why we need our lists everywhere. You know how at the beginning of the week when you go in and fill in what you will do on each day, but then it all changes? Well, that is what this planner is here to solve for you. Or just someone who needs to make a lot of lists every week. Maybe even if you need a separate planner for like time blocking or your timed appointments. Or maybe you use a daily planner and you work off of your lists in this planner every day to grab what you are going to work on in your daily planner, or just a daily notebook that you grab from your lists in here and put it onto your daily notebook of what's going on that day. You can check on that day for appointments here, or you might just keep only all your appointments on the monthly layout. I know some people do that and they use this for meal planning. There are a lot of flexible ways to use this planner. The layout of it really allows that. Now, if you look at this layout, I did write down the number of boxes here. You have 7 blank boxes and 5 labeled boxes for 12 total for the week. 5 labeled are personal, housework, errands, health, and relationships. So that means you're going to list personal things here. This might be your own personal wellness stuff for the week, housework, your health stuff, errands, and what you want to do for relationships that week. And then you have like a really big box, a skinny box, horizontal, a bigger horizontal, even bigger horizontal, and a little box there. I imagine that some people might decide what they're using for each box and keep it consistent every week throughout so that you never have to think. Like you already know what your boxes are going to be. But I imagine that there's other people that use it that every week you might change what each box is depending on how your list is that week. Like one week you might have a really long list to get ready for a kid's birthday party, and then that would take this. And the next week your really long list might be a work list, or it might be you're working on meal prep, or it might be cleaning out something in your house. So what goes where might change from week to week. Or that might always just be your big project for the week, the biggest list. Lots of ways to use it. So as you go throughout your weeks, like I said, you get what number of the week you're on in the year. You have your dates up there. And then when you get to the end of the month, you guys, there is a lot of notes room in this planner. You have 3 full pages of lists and notes for your month at the end of your month. So you have 4 square boxes here. So this could be a monthly list. This could be working on your goals. This could just be random notes throughout the month. And then 2 big longer lists. This could even be for journaling or gratitude throughout the month. Or this could be for your journaling and gratitude throughout the month because it's a big note space there. So you really have a lot of room. Not only do you have, all that list room every week, but at the end of your month, you have the 3 full pages. This could also be meal planning and lists for your month. So there's a lot you could do there. I'm going to go ahead and flip through and show you the different monthly layouts here. Well, not layouts, the different monthly quotes. I love the quotes that she's chosen. This one's from Corrie ten Boom, who was in the book, The Hiding Place. So amazing. If you have not read that book, it's a true World War II story. And that is the main character who also wrote the book. It's amazing what they went through. Then you go in February, and as you can see, the floral theme changes each month. March, as does the little quote for every month. I love those flowers on March. April, May, that's beautiful. June, I guess I should read the quotes to you as we're going. I'm never down. I'm either up or getting up. Be kind to your mind. It is what it is, but it will become what you make it. I've not pre-read through all these quotes, you guys. Never underestimate the difference you make. And these quote pages, some of them that are completely covered in black in the background, they are slick. They have a slick feel to them. But you're not going to be writing on that page, so that's okay. Although it's not like a shiny look, it's slick just because of whatever they made that out of. So I hope that makes sense. Don't let a bad day make you feel like you have a bad life. But these pages that don't have the black background, they feel normal. November and December, kind words can be short and easy to speak, but their echoes are truly endless. Mother Teresa. And that is December. That's beautiful. Then you have even more notes room at the back of your planner. You have this section that is labeled Big Plans. I love that. Whether you think you can or you think you can't, you're right. Henry Ford. And in the Big Plan section here, you have a good group of notes pages with all boxes. So as you can see, all different sizes, they're all blank. Any projects you have throughout the year, you are going to be able to come back here and think, oh, we're having a Christmas celebration, we're having a kid's birthday party, we're having a graduation, or let's say you're mapping out, cleaning out the house, working on one small area a month. 1 2-page spread could help you do that. So projects or goals could also go back here. You have all those big plans pages, 6 of those big spreads of big plans, and then you go into a notes section. You have just notes. It just says notes, and it is lined pages. It looks like you have 13 of those pages. So about the same number, because this would be 12 pages or 6 2-page spreads, and you have 13 notes pages. And then you have a pocket at the back here. It is not a very thick pocket. I don't know how much it will hold. Like heavy duty weight, but you can definitely stick stuff in there and it will do a good job to hold whatever you need to just kind of shove in the back of your planner. Oh, we didn't go over the specs of this. As you can tell, I did talk about the smaller ring. It is not a very hefty, heavy planner, but you have a lot of notes room in it. You guys, you have a lot of planning room, a lot of room for lists for not a very heavy book. I said it was a little bit bigger than your typical 7x9 planner, but I did not tell you the measurements. It's 8 3/4 by 9 3/4, and then it's 3/4 of an inch thick. It is a little bit bigger than your typical 7x9 planner. I want to stick it next to my ERIN CONDREN here to show you just the size-wise. It's really about the same height, except for her lamination is hanging off the edges, but then it's wider here. So you have a lot more in the width. But it's 8 3/4 by 9 3/4. I wanted to pop in here and share the other cover option that I have from Spaces Planner. This one just came in for me and I'm about to edit the video. And so I wanted to pop this in here. Now I don't even have the floral cover option with me anymore. She sent that to me early to be able to film. And then I had to send it back to her because she wasn't sure if she was going to have in these copies to send to me by the time the video was going to go up. So she sent me one of her copies. But this is now my copy to keep for the year. And so I wanted to share this beautiful stripe option with you. I love it. It is, the colors are calming, yet they're still like bright and happy. There's your cover page. And I wanted to go ahead and show you what the different monthlies look like in this color and your quote pages, so that if you are thinking of ordering these stripes, that you would know what you're getting. I love that one on that month, all the little dots. We have kind of a rainbow look. So every month is different. And it's a very modern design, but I really like the calming colors that have been chosen. Okay, and then it looks like it's repeating itself in the designs. Maybe not, maybe they're just similar, but in different colors. I'll have to go back and look. But I thought we've seen that design before, maybe in a different color, and that one for sure. That's new though. So that is your stripe option. I just wanted you to be able to see this one. And no, I don't have the linen. I think that's what that one's called, her third option to share with you. I don't have that one, but I wanted to go ahead and pop this in here. Don't forget, if you are ordering Spaces anytime throughout the year, you can use my 10% off code, Amandasfavorites. Make sure to punch that in at checkout to save your 10%. Click through my affiliate link to get to her website. If my videos have helped you, I would be so grateful if you would come and click through that link to make your purchase. I'd love to hear all your thoughts down in the comments of this video, especially those who have used this planner, but even if you haven't used it, I'd love to hear all your thoughts on this. This is just one of those very unique planner layouts. Props to Rachel for coming up with this. Thanks for joining me. I really value your time and I'm grateful you spent some of it here with me. Have a great week. Take care of yourselves, take care of others, and we'll see you next time. Bye-bye.